Time passes. People move like a river's flow. Okay. I guess I can't really recall all of those lines. The lines from Ocarina of Time that Sheik says. Alright, so here we are in the Temple of Time, right before the Master Sword, and we are about to enter the final level of Jiggies of Time, and that is Grunty's Castle. As you can see right there, Grunty's Castle. And we happen to be in Castle Town. This is one of those cases where there is a level within a level. And in this case, it's the entrance of the final level within the second level. I mean, it does make sense since you do need to enter the Temple of Time to get to the future, which is where Ganon's castle is. And here we go. And I have to say, this is just amazing what they did here. Yeah, just replicating everything from the outside of Ganon's castle. And real quickly, we are going over here where we have another place where we can insert puzzle pieces. And I just got the health upgrade. You know, it's the puzzle at the end of the game where right before the final boss fight, you're given the option to complete a small puzzle, which gives you a health upgrade, where it gives you red units of health, which basically serves as a second row of health units. I want to be a bit preservative of my gold feathers, so that is why I am not totally using the wonder feathers for that enemy. But there's just a lot that this level has to offer. And they even have note doors within this level that you need to collect some musical notes in order to get first. And I see that there is an empty honey piece that is within this piece of the castle, which I'm not going to be able to get without the transformation, though it's not going to matter that much since I haven't been collecting all of the empty honey pieces, at least I don't think I have. So there's probably no point in me getting the empty honey pieces from this point onwards. That was hilarious. You know, that cutscene that played for when the big Clucka was attacked. He just fell into the lava. I was going to say, at least it's better than falling through the ground, but actually that sounds worse. Do you recognize the music that's playing here? It's the music that plays for Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild. I think that this is the most fitting music to play for a level like this. Oh, and check this out. Oh, this probably is not a good angle. I wonder if this will be a good angle, though, considering that skeleton. Okay, I think... Let me try up here. I don't think you can stand on the fence, so... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, right there. Grunty's castle. Yeah, it looks very much like her lair. This is, like, totally amazing. What he did here. This really feels like a final level in Banjo-Kazooie. Like, this is like what should have been done with the end of the actual game. I mean, this is pretty much just a result of someone wanting to mix Gruntilda's lair with Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, I think I better make save states at this point. Okay. Just needed to check. Control S. Gonna go around the back of the castle, which is something that you aren't able to do in the original Ocarina of Time, but in this hack, you can do it. Like, this music is just so amazing. I don't know if I've said that already, but I do mean it. When I did Adaptation of Time, I actually had the music that played for the inside of Ganon's castle be a Nintendo 64 remix to the... to Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild. How am I not able to get that? I'm trying to do the rat-a-tat rap, but something is not letting me. Oh, well, I guess I just needed to do the regular feather flap. You know what's funny is that I actually started playing Conker's Bad Fur Day again not too long ago. I'm not doing a Let's Play on it, by the way, and I probably won't because of its mature rating. But I'm kind of am reminded of those bats in the Barn Boys chapter that you have to burn up, as well as the bats in the Bats Tower. Oh man, the Bats Tower. I mean, I had quite a lot of difficulty with the Bats Tower. Well, in my most recent playthrough of the game, where I just managed to get to the top of the tower, on my way to get the wad of cash, and then I fall off the side of the tower. And I have to go all the way back up. Alright, now's a good time to use the Wonder Feathers. But I don't want to use them too much because they are limited. You know, when I am thinking about Conker's Bad Fur Day, while it is a good game overall, it did have... well, its ending was kind of a letdown. Considering that it wasn't like a big major final boss level like what we have in Banjo-Kazooie, or Donkey Kong 64, or any of the Legend of Zelda games. I mean, it just is you entering a bank, doing a sort of heist, where you need to get past the bank guards, and then you get to the end, you get to the vault that has the lot of cash, and then you get as much money that you can, that makes you a millionaire. Although after 3 wads, the game just skips over time. And then it just cuts to the ending cutscene where you meet with the Panther King, Barry gets killed, and then the Panther King gets killed because an alien bursts out of him. I won't go into all of the details about that because it's quite disturbing. And then, well, then you just need to open up the air vault, get the a sort of mechanical suit. And then that's where the final boss battle for Conquer begins. Where you just need to throw the alien out. I mean, that is not my idea for a final boss fight in a video game. I mean, wouldn't it have been better if it was like, maybe you first fight the Panther King, and then maybe you fight the Weasel Scientist, since he's kind of the bigger villain? Or something? Like, couldn't the alien have been, like, maybe just the first of the last bosses instead of the only last boss? Oh, here's a note door. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, there's another musical note here. Though I thought I saw a musical note right a couple layers up. Just looking for that chain again. There we go. That chain for us to get up here. Yeah, I thought I saw some musical notes on here. Or are they, like, further up? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I saw that note door, so I may as well open it up. Because I've been collecting musical notes for a while. And I should be able to open it up now. I'm gonna kill this ghost. Alright, here we go. I was trying to find the entrance for a while, and here it is. Now we can go in. Kind of interesting how there are note doors within levels. Oh, this was not what I was expecting. I was expecting the inside part of the well, technically we are inside of the castle. This was just not the room that I was expecting us to go in. But there are some musical notes for us to find here. So, that's always a plus. And there's Bruntilda. I will go ahead and talk to her to see what she has to say. Gonna break this real quickly. I don't think we can go down there right now, or can we? Oh, we can go down there. Okay. I think we may have plenty of Mumbo tokens now. Okay, and there's a door leading out. Yeah, I think we're in, like, the dungeon. Oh, and here's the first of the Jinjos. There we go. Yeah, this looks like it is, like, a dungeon. But fortunately, we can get out, because there's this, exit. Gonna look around here. Oh, yep, this was the room that I was actually expecting us to find. Yeah, there's a picture of Dingpod and a picture of Klungo. Okay, and all that chest held was a red feather, and I needed to spend gold feathers to use it on. Ooh, this is interesting. I was certain I was gonna get hit, but I didn't. Okay, well, I have been playing for a while, so I think I may as well bring up the comic question of the day. And fittingly enough, the comic question of the day was, what do you think is scarier than the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz? Oh, I wonder what is in here. Oh, it's copies of Yooka-Laylee. That's good. Okay, so anyway, I think that we'll go ahead and post up a few of the responses that I had gotten. And, well, I think that I may actually talk about one for each episode as we move forwards. Oh, and here's the jail cell for that Jinjo. So anyway, I think that for this episode, I'm going to go ahead and bring up a comic that, well, I'm actually going to bring up the first one that someone had left me. This one comes from Mr. Blue Ranger Hero, who says that he finds Wormy scarier than the Wicked Witch of the West. And if you don't know who Wormy is, it's, well, if you watch SpongeBob SquarePants, there was that episode where Sandy is going out of town, and she is putting SpongeBob and Patrick in charge of watching over her pets. And one of those pets is this little caterpillar who is named Wormy. And SpongeBob and Patrick become pretty good friends with Wormy. But then, at the end of the first day, while playing with Wormy, Wormy goes through a metamorphosis where he changes from a caterpillar into a butterfly. And even though the audience gets to see that Wormy changes into a caterpillar... Oh, hello. Boggy, how did you get here? Boggy was my father's name. I'm his son, Groggy. You look different. Older and fatter are the words I'd use. I traveled through time looking for my father, but I never found him. How awful. All I've got left is my cap, one of his old scarves, and a Jiggy I hid under my bed. Oh. Yeah, this is just interesting. Oh, I think that's supposed to be his cap from Banjo-Tooie, the cap that he wears, you know, when he gets all fat. And it does not help that you make him even fatter. Oh, here's a picture of Capital B in a picture frame in the shape of a heart. I guess Grunty's in love with him. I mean, it does make good sense since both are villains from a game that features a dynamic duo as the protagonists. Continuing on from the story about Wormy, the audience does see that Wormy changes into a caterpillar. However, when SpongeBob and Patrick get back the next day, they find Wormy is gone. Or at least they think that he is gone. But he's actually not gone, he just changed into a butterfly. But SpongeBob and Patrick think that the butterfly is a monster, and they think that the butterfly had eaten Wormy. And they refer to the butterfly as being a monster, because they don't know what the butterfly actually is, or even who the butterfly actually is. And they just go around thinking that the butterfly had eaten Wormy. And they also think that that the butterfly had eaten Squidward and Mr. Krabs. And the thing here is that they never find out that it is Wormy, or at least they don't find out on screen. I can imagine, like, maybe there'd be an extended ending of the episode. Since the episode happens to end with Sandy coming home from her trip, seeing Wormy, and then catching Wormy in a bottle. And when everyone sees that Sandy had caught Wormy, they cheer for her and say, "Sandy caught the monster!" Although she doesn't hear them say, she doesn't hear them refer to Wormy as a monster. But they do cheer for her for catching Wormy. I think I'll leave that place for a later episode. So you might be thinking to yourselves, well, what is so scary about a cartoon butterfly? Well, the thing here is that multiple times throughout the episode, there are these shots where we get a close-up on Wormy's face, and it's actually a realistic image of a butterfly. You know, just a close-up of the butterfly. And anytime anyone sees it, they, like, get scared. Yeah, like, when Squidward and Mr. Krabs have a close-up of Wormy, they, like, get scared and they run off. And that's why SpongeBob and Patrick think that Wormy ate them. But anyway, I'm thinking that the extended ending could have been SpongeBob and Patrick saying how sorry they were for letting Sandy down, and then she would ask, "Well, what do you mean, let me down?" And then SpongeBob would say, "Oh, well, you know that monster thing, the one that you caught?" And Sandy's like, "Monster?" And then SpongeBob would say, "Yeah, that monster ate poor Wormy." And then Sandy would probably laugh and like, "Oh, SpongeBob, this thing isn't..." Oh, wait, no, hold on. Oh, SpongeBob, this thing isn't a monster, and it didn't eat Wormy. This thing is Wormy. And then SpongeBob and Patrick would be like, "What?" Okay, anyway, I think that we'll go ahead and end the episode right here. And I will talk about another answer to the common question of last level. I'm saying last level since I was asking the common question of the day over the course of a couple of levels. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next episode.